Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Inside the show. And now you're...
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, told ya, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my war. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with the nibblers looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Ready. Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Is you sick of taking losses? Time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't with us. They know we ain't in danger. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, pick an avatar. From nothing into all and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. They will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the over. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Bounce, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm black. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead. They just moved to the county. Them out that S-class. I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics, so tell me.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cubs look for their 7th straight victory next. In now, Bernard. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 2.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Runner!
From the stretch. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First offering on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Alec Mills will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, corner.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is after it, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. pitch popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate, Lamont Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Miguel Amaya, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Wade isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Alec Mills, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Jairo Munoz. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. Ready with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average will dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-big.
1-0 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Tell these things and exploit them.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bernard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Not close. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Liner in there for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bote. He flew out in his last at bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter,
Stepping
3.
into the box, Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Machado over at second. Happ on at first with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Up straight. Striding in, Jose Martinez. He went down swinging to start the home first.
The right fielder.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Martinez.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 1-0 is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Horner 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-1 home. Pops this one up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Lamont Wade. He reached on a single in his first try. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Amaya. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Colton Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. To short. Corner right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now in the box, Jairo Munoz. He singled his last time up. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Carpenter, the runner at second with 1 away. Looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Hit out toward second. Garcia is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alec Mills. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Ready once again, Bernard. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 16, Dixon Machado.
Dixon Machado digs in. He doubled his last time through. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
The center fielder.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Bernard stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. A play at the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Now batting. The first
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First delivery to him on the way. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs. But obviously, that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Horner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Harrison Bader. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And the runner back. And again a throw. And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in, Lamont Wade. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He's there to track it down. And so striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Goldschmidt on at first, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years. They'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
1-0.
Ball one.
Carpenter.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong, 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready now, Miguel Amaya. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Amaya.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Alec Mills. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bernard. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Goldschmidt over to his right, and that ends the inning. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steve Cishek.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Popped him up. Bodie is there for it. He's got it 1 away. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Cameron Maybin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he gets ahead 0-1. The numbers head to head with Steve Cishek, who's just 2 for 9. Now a swing and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Dixon Machado. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Now the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
The batter. Now the
Cubs 4-hole hitter, David Bodie. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third, backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes.
Pedro.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. His career line against Pedro Strop, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that misses. 2-1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dominic Leone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter.
Stepping in, Lamont Wade. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Miguel Amaya. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pedro Strop. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Pedro Strop.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Bernard. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strop is off at first with 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Marcell Ozuna is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4. Colton Wong will stand in. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jairo Munoz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Count even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
0-1 the count. Popped him up. Catch is made, and the Cubs continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs win game number 140, most in the league. Alec Mills earns his first win of the season. Pedro Strop works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-0. It was their 7th straight victory. As of today, the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds are 2nd in the division. Yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. Brendan Rodgers added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Rockies to a win against Milwaukee 4-1. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card. While the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, they're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. At the start of the day, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East. They trail first by 4 games. And the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Mets completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The win was their 7th in a row. In the standings, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, 18 games out of first, while the Braves are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. Gene Segura had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 5-3. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, the Houston Astros got an astounding 20 hits in total as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Make Y, create a family all by choice. And when you mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, hun, I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Go and do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. This is slippery slow. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need hope. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swing. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic.